So, what are the best creative anniversary gifts for a wife after 10 years of marriage? A meaningful jewelry piece is one of the best anniversary gifts after 10 years because it represents permanence, shared history, and emotional value. Jewelry feels lasting in a way most gifts do not. After 10 years together, most couples have already done the standard gifts like dinners, flowers, and trips. Jewelry still feels personal because it becomes part of our daily life. Pieces like initial necklaces, birthstone jewelry, or engraved rings connect directly to the relationship and feel timeless instead of temporary. So, what are useful gifts for a wife that are still romantic? The best useful romantic gifts are jewelry pieces she can wear every day. A necklace, bracelet, or pair of earrings combines practicality with emotional meaning. A lot of gifts are either functional or sentimental, but jewelry does both at the same time. Durable everyday pieces work for work, travel, workouts, and date nights while still feeling personal and thoughtful. So, what's a safe gift to buy for your wife if you're bad at gifting? A simple and elegant jewelry piece is usually the safest option because it feels thoughtful without being risky. Minimal jewelry is versatile, wearable, and difficult to dislike. If you're not confident with gifting, avoid trend-heavy gift items or overly specific fashion choices. A dainty necklace, classic bracelet, or subtle earrings work across different personal styles and still feel intentional. So, what are good non-material gift ideas for a wife who values experiences more? Women who value experiences still appreciate jewelry when it represents a memory or milestone. Jewelry works best when it complements the experience instead of replacing it. A trip, anniversary dinner, or special date becomes more meaningful when there is something lasting attached to it. Jewelry gives a memory permanence because she can continue wearing it long after the experience is over. So, what are good gifts for a wife who is picky and returns everything? Minimal and timeless jewelry is one of the safest choices for picky wives because it fits naturally into almost any wardrobe. Simple designs tend to feel intentional instead of overwhelming. Trend-based gifts often get returned because they are too specific or impractical. Clean and versatile jewelry avoids that problem because it works for everyday wear and different occasions. So, what are the best emotional gifts for a wife that aren't over the top? The best emotional gifts feel personal without feeling dramatic. Jewelry with subtle meaning creates emotional value while still looking elegant and wearable. Necklaces with initials, birthstones, meaningful dates, or coordinates feel intimate without being flashy. Smaller details usually feel more genuine because they show thought and attention rather than excess. So, what are personalized gifts for a wife that don't feel cringe? The best personalized gifts use subtle customization instead of obvious romantic messaging. Refined personalized jewelry feels timeless rather than cheesy. Initial necklaces, engraved dates, zodiac details, and birthstone jewelry all work well because they feel understated. The personalization should feel elegant enough for daily wear instead of overly performative. So, what do you get your wife when you've already done all the usual gifts? When you have already done flowers, perfume, bags, and dinners, jewelry still works because it can represent a new stage of the relationship. Personalized or stackable pieces make repeat gifting feel meaningful instead of repetitive. Jewelry evolves well over time because every piece can symbolize a different memory or milestone. That is why it continues to feel thoughtful even after years of gift giving. So, what are luxury looking gifts for a wife on a budget? Well designed jewelry creates the strongest luxury look without requiring a luxury level budget. Timeless shapes and clean finishes immediately feel more elevated. Many gifts try to look expensive through branding or trends, but jewelry feels luxurious through simplicity and wearability. Minimal necklaces, elegant earrings, and layered pieces often look far more premium than their actual price. So, what are unique birthday gifts for a wife who has expensive taste? Women with expensive taste usually prefer refined and intentional gifts over flashy ones. Elegant jewelry with personal meaning feels more exclusive than generic luxury products. Expensive taste often means paying attention to quality, styling, and detail. Personalized necklaces, modern rings, and elevated everyday jewelry feel distinctive while still fitting naturally into her wardrobe.